Yo, welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining again. So, we finna watch this video that I just found. I haven't seen it yet, but the title caught my eye because it's something that I've been thinking about, but haven't really got time to really dive into. It's talking about the Proud Family again, but comparing it to another show that's recent that just came out, a cartoon called Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. It's like a Marvel character. I haven't seen it. And this video is called Portraying Black Issues in Media by Jesse Golo. So I feel like it could be pretty interesting because, you know, Proud Family got some problems, okay, with how they represent shit. Especially when it comes to black issues, right? As we previously found out. If you've been watching the channel for a minute, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're new to the channel, go to my page, scroll, and you'll see it. Hopefully, they're able to explain their thoughts well, and maybe I'll agree with them. Maybe it's the same shit I think. Let's find out.
Really? On Black History Month? Well, yes, actually. I'm pretty sure both of the episodes that inspired this video were released so close to each other because it is Black History Month. The idea of putting anything even vaguely political, racial, or pertaining to the dreaded idea of diversity in media has become a very controversial one. On one side, we have those complaining that the insertion of politics into modern media has made said media worse. On the other,
I agree with that, but it just depends on how you do it. But a lot of times, motherfuckers don't do that shit good.
we have those who say that media has always been political and these complaints are only happening because the first group disagrees with the politics in question. Of course, there are more complicated stances, like mine. It's my view that almost all media has an aspect of ideology or politics behind it.
Yeah, because we're human beings, bro. So humans, when we make art, our worldview, how we feel, is going to express itself in that art because we're creating something. It's coming from us, and what makes us, our experiences and who we are inside. You dig what I'm saying? Who we really are. So, you know, but as a writer, as a creator, you have to know how to be objective as well and how to see things from every angle. I think a lot of these new people don't know how to see shit from every angle. They only see shit from the angle that they want to believe.
They were written by human beings with beliefs on how the world works, and those will inevitably leak into whatever they create. So yeah, media has always been political in that sense. But I feel that the issue isn't so much the insertion of so-called identity politics into a story as it is how the stories handle them. And this isn't me falling into the line of saying that media has always been political, because here's the thing. Media in the past have also had the exact same problem of poor integration of their political messaging. So saying it was done in the past isn't a real defense. And I feel it's very important I mention this. This isn't an all-encompassing rule. Look at things on a case-by-case basis when you judge them.
Yep.
And of course, this leads me to the two shows this video will be looking at. The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Because being black in America is evidently inherently political. In all seriousness, what I've said regarding politics can be just as easily applied to attempts to translate the black experience into media. And despite both being Disney Plus kids cartoons, both shows have episodes that show the vast difference in how you can portray or fail to portray those experiences. The episodes in question...
Yeah, because, you know, black experience is not one single experience, you know what I'm saying? There might be things that connect, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that we're talking about it right now, that's one thing that's universal with the black experience. At one point, motherfuckers gonna be talking about being black. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the territory. That's what comes with it. You feel me? But not everyone that's black has the same experience, bro. A lot of times, if you come from a different area, it's different. A black dude in Florida is not the same as a black dude in California. A black dude in Texas is not the same as a black dude in Chicago. A black dude in Kentucky is not gonna have the same experience as a black dude in freaking Alaska. You feel me? Still black though.
Are at the end of Innocence for the Proud Family and Here Today, Gone Tomorrow for Moon Girl. Spoilers for both of these episodes. In the end of
what episode of Proud Family?
Episodes in question are at the end of Innocence for the Proud Family and Here Today, Gone Tomorrow for Moon Girl. Spoilers for both of these episodes. In the end of Innocence, the relationship between the main girls fracture when they suspect that a celebrity they liked only asked one of them out because she's white. In Here Today, Gone...
Does that sound crazy? That sounds like a crazy thing to put in a kid's cartoon. Oh yeah, this guy only wants to mess with a girl because she's white. Like, why is that in the Proud Family? Now, let's say, like I said in the video I was talking about, and I showed the example of Static Shock, That one made sense. It fit. His best friend was white. You know, this is back in the day. White dude, you know, his pops don't really like black people per se. He feels like, you know, they ruining the city or whatever bullshit. That fit better, and they handled it a lot better, a lot more nuance, bro. This Proud Family, no.
Tomorrow, Lunella accidentally destroys her hair trying to straighten it out after having it called messy by classmates. Now, both of these episodes deal with a separate issue when it comes to Black America: colorism and physical insecurity. Please note that any stance you may have on either subject is not important to this video. I'm simply looking at how they were used. Having watched both episodes, I could immediately identify a major difference in how they are written, and that's the fact that Moon Girl actually wrote a good episode around the issue it wanted to cover. You see, more often than not, I find that there is a consistent point at which something crosses over into being criticized for being political. And it has nothing to do with whatever it's trying to talk about, and everything to do with how the story handles the integration.
Yeah.
And the same applies to these episodes. I feel the need to come back in with another reminder that this is not an all-encompassing rule, and you should look at things on a case-by-case basis. Regardless of your feelings about colorism, The End of Innocence makes a fatal mistake of kind of ignoring the issue, and even worse, applying it in a way that rubs people the wrong way. Because it really isn't about the idea of colorism so much as it is an exercise in Zoe's so-called friends losing their minds that the guy didn't ask them out.
That's what it is. That's exactly said it right. It's not focusing on the issue, it's focusing on how they feel, right? Because who's writing this? The person who's writing Proud Family is some black lady, bro. I think she gay too. I think she was on an interview saying she had a gay agenda. She's trying to put as much gay shit in here as possible.
Meredith Roberts and like our leadership over there has been so welcoming to like my like not at all secret gay agenda. And
that's just what she said verbatim out her mouth. I can go find the clip and show you. You know, yeah, that's how they framed it. They didn't frame it good.
Even try to tell Zoe they think Noah only asked out because she's white. They just immediately try to cut her out of the friend group.
He asked me out because he likes me. Has any other boy ever asked you out to a dance?
Honestly, the aspects of colorism feel more like a last-minute excuse to make the girl's behavior seem acceptable and guilt Zoe into apologizing when she did nothing wrong. The episode is less about colorism and more about female solidarity, except even that wasn't executed well. Colorism as a concept is so badly integrated, there isn't actually any proof of it until the very end, and that's just because it's used to justify objectively bad behavior.
Yes, bro. And listen what he said. It's used to justify objectively bad behavior. Don't people do that shit all the time in real life? This is what I mean by when I say when the people who make it and they're not able to be objective, they end up just pretty much telling on themselves through their work, through their writing. This is how these people behave in real life because this is what they wrote with no sense of self-awareness. You're trying to find a reason to excuse yourself to justify you being mean to people. Because if you watch Proud Family, even in the original one too, you see how the girls is not really that much friends for real. Like they really just be beefing, bro. They be beefing and sneak dissing each other and doing shady shit to each other, snake shit to each other. Just like girls in real life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they were just trying to find an excuse to be mean to the white girl and try to justify it by what the dude's preference when there was no proof. There's no proof until the end, like you said. And this is what they writing and showing the little kids, bro. Not everybody's meant to be a entertainer. Not everybody's meant to have their voice heard. I'm sorry. I said it. Not everyone is meant to have their voice heard. Now, I'm sure some people probably feel that way about me. But hey, when you're spreading messages like this, and it's the little subtle things too, not everything is going to be so overt and obvious. Like, oh, I hate black people. I hate white people. I hate girls. I hate men. I hate women. I hate boys. I hate, there's subtext. There's subtle things. You have to have that discernment. I've said this before. You have to have this discernment to see what is really going on, bro. Let's keep going. Because, he's spitting right now. He's spitting. I fuck with it, bro.
Noah doesn't even have any speaking lines after he asked Zoe out.
Myron, 3 times. Does that mean he only likes white girls too?
Head Today Gone Tomorrow, on the other hand, actually uses its message as a focus for its plotline, which better integrates what's happening to the theme of black people's physicality being criticized, specifically around hair. Lunella losing her mind because someone said her hair is messy and accidentally turning it into a supervillain makes sense. Well, it makes sense in context. Trying to change something about yourself because you're insecure when your classmate criticized it is something most people can relate to. The supervillain...
I have a feeling too. I have a feeling that they didn't make it be like, oh, this white girl said something about me because I'm a black girl. Black, 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 white, 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 black, black. Like, I have a strong feeling they did not do that. Because when you do that, you know, it's like, all right, bro, shut up, bro. It's not just because anyone can say that shit, something like that. Not just because if they white, because they just have preconceived notions about Afrocentric features. You know what I'm saying? But when you just say it like how, you know, if you phrase it like how they probably would on Proud Family, you immediately lose people. Because it's like, okay, now you just sound spiteful, you sound woo-woo. Because not everything is about race in that regard. Like, that person didn't say that because they're racist. They probably said that, the kid probably said it because they're ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of different things. It's subtext, right? We see that, people can relate to it, and then we draw it to, you know, you draw your conclusions type shit. But you don't... It's the art of being subtle, the art of subtlety, dog.
Part comes with the genre. Though I suppose that raises the question, if I'm so critical about how it was handled, how would I do the Proud Family episode? Well, for starters, don't make Noah famous and don't make all the girls express a desire for him to ask them out. Remove the jealousy aspect entirely, it just makes everything look bad. Make the episode about the girls trying to figure out if the rumors about Noah are true, so instead they are just looking out for their friend who thinks Noah really likes her for her. There, you can keep the themes of solidarity.
Look at that. Look at that. Nigga, he took out 3 things and it's immediately 100% better. They put in jealousy, they put in all this stuff, and now it makes the girls look terrible. But because this is how these people operate in real life. That's why they thought nothing was wrong with it and they put it out for the world to see.
And better integrate the idea of colorism into the episode. Also, that way it makes more sense that they don't instantly tell her since they don't want to hurt her feelings or poison her mind with suspicions that might not be true. Also, Noah should go to their school for more than a minute before asking Zoe out. He was completely new in school. Anyone he asked out would have been for purely aesthetic reasons anyway. Considering he walked past the conventionally attractive white girl to go to Zoe, I figured he must be into redheads, or tall girls, or glasses, or freckles, or the one girl in the room who wasn't instantly fangirling over him, or the color blue. You know what, now that I list them out, there are several reasons he could have asked her out. Zoe's friends are just mean. Plus, if he goes to their school, they have a more reliable source of suspicion than a rumor one of them's cousin who is his neighbor told her. Is my version of Noah actually only into white girls? It doesn't really matter, just don't use it as an excuse to bully a completely innocent character. Is my idea perfect? No, frankly it's extremely bare bones and would probably need some restructuring if someone actually tried to make it into an episode, but I hope I've illustrated my point. Moon Girl used the issue it features as a backbone they structured the episode around so that it comes out in a way that's still entertaining and came naturally as part of the plot while also being informative. But the colorism in Louder and Prouder feels like it's only there to be condemned and be used as an excuse for everyone being bad friends to Zoe, because if they were being assholes for a reason relating to her being white, she can't really complain about it, can she? Is this the be-all end-all of writing racial issues or really issues of any nature into stories?
You know, this made me want to watch Moon Girl, bruh.
Nope. There are an infinite number of ways to mess up a story when trying to write a theme. These are just my thoughts on how these 2 episodes highlight one of the most common I've seen. But what are your thoughts? Did you enjoy the video?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
think I'm obviously wrong? Tell me in the comments below, and while you're down there...
Now that nigga snap, bro. Matter of fact, I might subscribe to this nigga. 5,000 subscribers? Well, I'm gonna give him another one. Hey, bro, you snap, bro. Hey, man, don't ever be scared to show love, bro. That nigga snap. Let's see, let's read some of the comments. Dude, I worked on Louder and Prouder, and I'll tell you this. A lot of us animators felt the same way about the way they treated Zoe. Without the one throwaway line, the whole episode is just them being jerks. Granted, they are consistently jerks to Penny as well. Damn, this is somebody that works on this shit, bro. hold on. Did anyone object or executives didn't care or something? The topic itself sounds like it was pulled from your usual black Twitter thread. Because a bunch of fucking spiteful, jealous females. Okay. Well, there were some other issues that the directors were dealing with. Things like which costumes the girls would wear. Certain jokes that I don't think I'm allowed to talk in depth about. All this to say, by the time it gets to animators, there's very little chance to change the story. Ah, okay. I can tell you how I felt, but I can't really say how the pre-production people make their decisions. Okay. Interesting. I always thought how interesting one's perspective would be working on a show that knows when something isn't right because it's bad enough interlopers misconstrue what colorism is on its own when it's been a conversation in black communities for years. Thinking it's made up, the writing execution could have been better is all, but it makes a pathway for people to be more dismissive about it, you know? Dismissive. Interesting. Did you say anything else? What's your name and job on the show? Why would nigga tell him what the name is, bro? Shut up. I think Moon Girl did a wonderful job. However, Proud Family has always had bad writing when it comes to women and the friend group as a whole. Okay? Yeah, I didn't like the Proud Family at all. They were clearly hating on Zoe, and I don't understand why she apologized. Just another example of them being bad friends. With the Proud Family episode, it handled Colorism poorly. For me, if I could rewrite it. Has any other boy ever asked you out to a dance? Punch you right in the gut, straight back to high school. You never really get over being told you're too ugly for anyone to like. Yeah, you know, the fact that they wrote that, I thought that was cool. It goes to show you, bro. They're just writing mean girls, like, you know, like, this is not empowering. This not nothing. Like, you know, you think little girls gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's how I'm supposed to act with my friends. I should talk to my friends just like this. Because there's one thing being blunt, and there's another thing just being rude, bro. That's rude as fuck. Even if the writers felt like Noah had to be that way, I wish they would have used the opportunity to have Zoe break off from this so-called friend group. Like, it didn't matter if it was true. These people are not her friends. She's had her moments in OG, but she's always been the best out of them. Not once did any of the girls get disparaged for their looks. They just heard that this boy like white girls and went insane. That sums it up, bro. That sums it up. But yeah, man, that was a good ass video. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that dude, bro. Cause if that's the type of videos he making, I want to see what else he got. We're gonna go into this channel and see what he got going on, bro. I like how he just broke it down and explained everything. But yeah, man, portraying black issues in the media, portraying the black experience in the media is not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of different opinions, a lot of different ideas, there's a lot of different, you know, just experiences, because we're not a monolith. So, you know, just be mindful when you're watching these things, especially Hollywood nowadays. These type of people that make Proud Family are the ones that are in these positions, bro. They're not good. They're not creative. They're hacks. It is what it is. They're hacks. This shit is not good, bro. Damn. And they pushing on kids. They really trying to warp people's mindsets. And every time people talk about shit like this and they write it off, or like rap music or whatever shit, they write it off. So it's just whatever. It's just a show. It's just a movie. It's just music. It's more than that. Through every human civilization, what transcends time, bruh? The things that they made, their art, their culture, their religion, the shit that they did lives beyond themselves, right? After they long gone, the motherfuckers ancient Greece, ancient Rome, ancient China, you know what I'm saying? We still see what them motherfuckers did because it lives on forever and it influences people. It's the same shit now. Music influences people. TV shows, movies influences people, bro. It is what it is. Pooh Shiesty came out. Now all of a sudden everyone want to wear a fucking Shiesty mask. Oh my dog, I'm really Shiesty. Niggas got a fucking mask on. Like, it's a joke. And people will deny it. But like, you're literally doing it. You're acting it out. But yeah, man. Shit. This is a long video. Well, it's not that long. But I appreciate y'all for watching once again. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification bell down below in the description box, and tune in for more. If this is the first video of mine that you've seen, go to my channel and go watch some other ones, man. Go watch some other ones, because, you know, I be dropping like crazy. So go ahead, catch up, get to know me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all in the next one.